Hey everybody, it's Nick from Evolver Gaming, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. Today we are going to do a video about American Truck Simulator, and we're going to show you how to get started, set up your profile, and launch your career in American Truck Simulator. So as you can see here, I am creating a new profile. Call that Nick. I'm going to go ahead and choose a picture. Whoops, I'm going to select male. Let's find an old guy. Perfect. He looks like a truck driver. Truck design, doesn't matter. Company logo, we'll do the star. Alright, name of our company is going to be Evolver Trucking. Okay, English, California, yes. Alright, and the first thing we are going to do here is set up our controller. Real automatic. Actually, no, we're going to set that up later. For now, we're going to go ahead and pick our headquarters selection. Let's do the middle of the state. We'll do Sacramento. Confirm selection. No tutorial. We're going to walk through everything we need right here. Alright, there's Sacramento. Alright, so the first thing it's going to do, it's going to go ahead and launch us into our first load. But before we do that, we need to set up everything to drive. And that's going to be found in our options menu down here at the bottom. Oh, first thing I want to do is get rid of this music. Alright. Master volume, music volume, and UI music volume. Thank God. Alright, that's gone. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of this other volume and audio settings. We do want to enable voice navigation. Alright, we're going to choose Sky. Speed warning. Yes, we want to know when we're going over the speed limit. We're going to have a sound play. And other audio settings are fine. Okay, we're good with audio. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to gameplay settings. Alright, in our game settings, fatigue simulation, we're going to leave that on. That's going to mean that we have to take a rest every, I believe, 13 or 14 hours of game time. We have to find a rest area, place to rest. Traffic offense, I'm actually going to turn that off, and the reason I do that is because I feel like it's a little too sensitive sometime with speeding, and if you don't put your blinker on before you make a right turn. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. I do follow the rules of the road. I just don't like to get $500 tickets for stupid stuff. So I'm going to turn that off. Let's go look through the rest of this and see if there's anything else we need to change. All right, yes, okay. Random road events, I'm going to turn that down a bit. That's just construction and car accidents and things like that. Turn that down. Detours, I'm going to turn that completely off. That can get annoying when you are trying to, deliver your load and all of a sudden the exit you need is closed and you have to make a really long detour. It can be a pain. I'm going to turn the probability of rain up. I don't mind driving in the rain. Truck settings automatic, and we're going to configure our controls next. I'm going to go ahead and turn truck stability and trailer stability down just for some added realism there. Suspension stiffness, yes, turn that down too. Okay, everything else looks good. Okay, camera settings. I'm going to check the steering camera rotation, so that just means whatever direction your steering wheel is turning, the camera is going to move with you. All right, all these regional settings are fine. That's great. So now we're going to go ahead and map keys and buttons. What you'll see here is that some of these are already mapped because I already have profiles for American Truck Simulator. So you'll have to go and map these yourselves, but I'm going to show you the ones that I have mapped, just maybe in case you want to do that as well. First one here, probably a good time to say too that I'm using, I'll throw a picture up on the screen, I'm using a Logitech farming simulator. side panel, along with just a regular Logitech wheel and pedal set that's used for racing simulation. I do obviously I do iRacing. You may have seen that on my channel. And then the farming simulator side panel it's great because it has a ton of buttons, as well as a joystick that I'm going to use to look around the cabin of the truck, especially when I'm going to be making turns or backing up. So very helpful. All right, back to the mapping. Start, stop engine. I've gone ahead and mapped that to a button because every time you're sleeping or getting gas or starting a new job, you're going to need to start your engine or stop it. All right, let's keep going. All right, next thing I have mapped actually on the steering wheel are the blinkers. So your left and your right turn indicators, I've got those mapped to a button on my steering wheel directly. Okay, light modes. I've got those mapped to my side panel. So you just basically shuffle through the interior lights as well as the exterior, the headlights as well. Wipers, very important that because we'll have some rain, go ahead and map that wiper button. Cruise control is another setting that it's going to be hard to live without, so find a good button that you can map that to. When you're on a long trip on the interstate, you're going to want that cruise control. I've got dashboard display mode map. I wouldn't say that's necessary for you. That's just basically the truck's dashboard, cycling through fuel economy, temperature, things like that. It's just kind of standard dashboard settings, but it's pretty redundant information. You're going to see it in other spots, so not really needed. All right. Something that I do need to map here is mirrors on the screen. Some trucks, you're not going to be able to see the left side mirror. And so that you're going to go ahead and need to map. I'm going to do that. And then route advisor modes. Again, that's something that's probably not necessary. Your route advisor is where you're going to have sort of your main information panel within the truck. You'll see the GPS, some route information, some cargo information, etc. So the modes just let you select between, I think, 2 different styles of the route advisor. Again, you don't really need that. This is what you do need. You do need the route advisor next page, because with that set to a button or a key or wherever you prefer, you can scroll through the different route advisor pages that has the information you might need. Destination mode and assistant action 1 are not anything you need to map. Okay, camera controls. This is important. So the next camera button, so what that's going to do, it's going to take you from sitting inside the cockpit to multiple exterior views. You can kind of see here. So you got the chase camera, top-down camera, roof camera, etc. The next camera button is going to let you cycle through all of those different camera angles. Really good for when you're backing up and trying to get into a tight spot, driving or parking. I always also map the interior camera button as well. That way, if you're on an exterior camera and you want to snap back right away right to the interior camera, you can do that with a click of a button. Okay, look left and look right. What I've done is gone ahead and mapped that to the joystick on my side panel. And then that's it. I do not do anything with walk mode. The other thing I do on here is the trailer attach and detach. So when you are, usually it's only takes effect when you're dropping a trailer off at the destination. You're going to have to detach it. Otherwise, I think it pretty much attaches automatically. So click that. And actually a few more things. So then we have world map here. If you need to know when a gas station is coming up or when there's a rest area or spot you can get a rest, it's good to have that bound to a button so you can kind of pull that up while you're driving. It'll pause the game, bring up the map, and you can see, how far away those are, where you might be headed. And screenshot, pretty obvious, just taking a picture of your truck. Okay, that's it. So now let's go ahead and do the controls. All right. Input wizard. This is what we skipped before. Okay, we're going to do a real automatic. going to go ahead and choose Advanced Setup. So the steering is on the wheel axis, that's right. And we're going to go ahead and do the acceleration here. Okay, and the brake, I use the clutch pedal for the brake. That's why it's going to say clutch. And I did this already, but I will do it again. This is your look up and look down. Also controls your exterior cameras, the ones that are movable. All right, shift up and shift down. So when you're using the automatic, this is basically selecting if you're going to go into park, and then if you're in park, if you shift down, that means you're going to go to neutral or reverse. Okay, and that's it. And if you want to adjust force feedback more or less, you can do that there as well. Looks like everything else I've gone ahead and I've got. So that will be it for that. Now everything is set up. We are ready to drive. So you can see here, it started us in a quick job. Quick job is basically where they give you the truck, they give you the trailer, and you have to deliver the load with their truck and their trailer. So you can see here, we've got probably a pretty short job. It's only $943 income, and we're going to find out more here in a second about it once we click to drive and go in the truck. So, all right, looks like we're in the truck. We're in a Mac, and I'm going to go ahead and start it up.
Okay, here we go.
And then our route advisor is there on the right, and you can see information in the top there is going to tell us our speed. It's going to tell us what gear we're in, if we're in drive or if we're in reverse. The truck icon is going to tell us how much damage we have on our truck or wear on our tires. Once you start seeing that fill up even a little bit, you want to probably find a garage when you can and stop there and go ahead and get that taken care of. Next to that is the fuel icon, so that'll tell you how much gas you have left. Next to that, you'll see a little guy on a bed. That's going to turn blue the more tired you get. So as that level of blue rises, you're going to have to stop. And if you notice on the GPS below, the blue icons on the map are actually places where you can stop and rest. And you'll basically fast forward in time for 8 hours or whatever it is, and you'll be fully rested once you're done, and you can go out and continue your load. All right, and so then the second line below that kind of tells us when we're expected to be at our destination, how many miles until we get there, and then how long. And you can see this is kind of a long first trip. So this is an hour and 27 minutes, not of real time, but of game time. So that's about how long it should take us to get there. Again, game time. $1,500 on the right. That's how much money we have as of right now. So I guess they start us off with a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and let's see where we're at here. All right, we are at Walmart. Okay, so Walmart type store, and we have a trailer we need to deliver. So kind of get the lay of the land, and then I'm going to go ahead and take off here. When you're in the parking lot, what you're going to want to do is look for where that red line starts. That's going to be where you can get out of the parking lot and get onto the road and start following the GPS's directions. Okay, you notice there I kind of use my joystick to turn the camera a little more than it did automatically with the wheel turn.
Turn left.
Get my blinker on for a left-hand turn here. Look right, we got a car coming. I can't see really well with that mirror, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this way. That's why it's pretty important to map that camera. All right, we are good. See there, speed limit 45, and that just changed on the route advisor as well. If you exceed 45, you're going to find that your mile per hour indicator up there in the top left of the route advisor, it's going to turn red. I may have enough room here to where I can... No, maybe not. To show you what that looks like, but I don't think I'll have enough room. Okay. Looks like we are about to get on the interstate up here, as you can see from the GPS instructions. Looks like Interstate 80. And as you can see, it looks like we've gone about 10 miles in game distance there. And we're down to 1 hour and 13 minutes until we get to our destination. Seems like a lot of these traffic arrows, the turn arrows, you'll see it turn green here after the main signals turn red. Yep, there we go. Seems to be opposite of what I see here in Florida. All right, go ahead and get on the freeway. You'll find in California the speed limit's 55 miles per hour. That's the max for the trucks. In other states, it can go higher. I've seen it as high as 80 miles per hour in some places. I think it's Nevada. Get a better view of my mirror. Yeah, we're good. Sometimes you'll see traffic do funny things. I've seen trucks go into the left lane, then go right back to the right. Not really sure why they do that sometimes, but you'll see some quirks with the game. So always kind of pay attention to the traffic around you. And if they have their blinkers on, I'd advise you to probably give them a little bit of room, because sometimes they come over without warning.
Exit right. Turn right.
All right, we're good. You may hear there's a noise. It comes from my steering wheel, the force feedback. Some of these trucks, it seems to be when you're on the throttle, that tends to give a little bit of a shake to the steering wheel, and in my steering wheel, you can actually hear it kind of makes an annoying sound. I suppose I could turn down the force feedback if I wanted to, but the feel of it feels really good. It's just the shaking that gets kind of annoying at times. I don't know if you can hear that or not. You can see in the speed on my route advisor there, like I was telling you before, you can see now that I'm going 3 miles an hour over the speed limit. It's red. If I go a little bit more, yeah, you'll hear that's the warning sound, and it will keep happening. Just letting me know that I'm going over. So now I've gone ahead and set my cruise control. You can see down there in the truck's dashboard, that green light basically shows that I'm in cruise control mode. And I've already got to slow down. So these are some of the random things that can kind of pop up from time to time and can cause traffic backup. Sometimes you have to wait for flagmen to let you through, kind of like we're dealing with here. So we've got the green light, but it's down to one lane. Got some construction going on there. Alright, luckily that didn't back us up too much. Alright, we are getting closer to our destination here. We've got about 10 minutes of game time left, so that's only a few minutes of real time. It's like a skate park over there.
Get ready to turn left.
When you're stopped, it's always a good time to kind of take a look around, see the sights.
Turn left.
You can see up here on the right, here's a gas station. And, you know, should we need gas or should we have needed gas, we could have just pulled in there, right where that icon is, stop on that, and it'll let you fill up. When you're in a quick job like you are now and it's not your truck, it doesn't actually take any of your money. That'll just be charged to the people who are set up the delivery. All right, so now we're going to pull in here, and we're going to go ahead and
This is where it is.
stop right on this icon and hit enter. All right, what that's going to do, it's going to bring up the trailer delivery options. You can see we have 3, and I would say take either of the top 2. So you have where do you need it, which is going to tend to be, it's the tougher of all the options, but you get the most experience points. You know, once you get the hang of backing these things up, I'd say definitely choose that when it looks easy enough. Or you can let's play it safe. It's going to be a really easy delivery. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do here. All right, there is our spot where they want it. We do have a little thing in the way here, but should be just fine. If you want to switch views to help, the top-down view kind of makes it easier. All right, that's it. Go hit the trailer detach button, and we're done. Okay, now we've got a summary of what happened here. We earned $943, 112 experience points. Still a newbie. But hey, we're on our way, right? We're on our way to a career. We can build on that from here. You are going to have to do one more quick job before you can go to the bank and ask for a loan. So here's what our headquarters look like so far, right? Pretty shabby. Definitely have a lot of incentive to earn money and make this thing better, which you can do. Go ahead and click continue. So obviously we don't have our own truck yet, so there's really nothing in there. Once you've earned enough money and can buy a truck, that's where it'll go. Okay, so like I said, as of right now, we cannot go to the bank, but we're going to do another quick job, so you can just go to the job market, quick job, and it's going to give you a list. Now, you know, if you really, you know, if you want to just move on and get to the bank as fast as you can, let's choose another quick one. When you highlight a job, it's going to show you on the map basically how far it is and what the route's going to be through the GPS. So let's see, 28 minutes. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and take this one. Now with these quick jobs, you're just going to start right from the spot where you're picking up the trailer. So they've got you in the truck. This is a different truck this time, although it's still Walbert, huh? So we're going to go there. We're going to go ahead and go back in the truck. We're going to start it up.
Drive safe.
And we're going to get going. There's the exit right over there to the left. Okay, let's go. This one is 1 hour and 52 minutes and 83 miles. And I will catch up with you as soon as we are done with this. Alright guys, I'm back. We've got about 28 minutes left of this trip and thought I'd take you along for the rest. Oh, looks like we got a bus broken down here on the side of the road. Alright, scoot it by there. As you can see, I'm going a few miles an hour over the speed limit here.
Keep left.
If I were to have the traffic offenses turned on and I passed a police officer, even that could give you a ticket. But as you can see, cars are still passing me. I'm not being dangerous, driving dangerous or anything.
Exit right.
Just a little bit over. Looks like we're going to exit the interstate here. Heading into Oakland.
Exit right. Turn right.
One thing I did too while while I was gone was I turned on my mirror. You may see it in the upper left there. This truck is one of the ones that the driver's side mirrors are such that you can tell from this view that you just can't see it. It's way out here. So using that button I turned that mirror on just for better visibility.
Turn left.
Looks like a port up here. Alright, got a pretty tight squeeze back here. Alright, I guess we are going to the port. Looks like. Okay, yep, straight ahead. I can see where we need to go to deliver the trailer. Oop, oop, oop. Just like real life. Sometimes you don't know if people are going to stop or not.
We are here.
Okay, I stopped on the icon and I hit enter. And again, I'm going to look and see first. Where do they need it? That doesn't look too bad. The hard part about this is that there could be things in the way that make this a lot more difficult than it looks. I'm going to try it. I'm going to go ahead and try that. You know, you kind of have to just follow when you pull into a place like this, you don't really know where to go. Sometimes you just have to follow the signs, and just like you're pulling in on your own. So I'm going to go ahead and look around a little bit and see, okay, I need to go to the left. You can see on the map that red flag, that's where they want me to put it, so I probably went the wrong way. Okay, let's go and see if we can find where they want me to put this. I don't see it up there. I'm wondering if I can go this way. Yeah, it looks like I can. Okay. Oh, here it is, as a matter of fact. But I am in the wrong way. I'm going to go this way and see if I can turn around. If I wanted to give up, I could go ahead and enter now, and it would just go ahead and park it for me. I don't really want to do that, but now I can't. Okay, for the sake of time, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Enter. All right, we completed our delivery. We did not get our points for parking that trailer, but that's okay. Moved us up to a level 2 experience. And with that level up, you get to pick, what skills you want to add. And basically what this is going to do, it's going to make more and different jobs appear in your job lists. So if you choose long distance and you max that out, you're going to see a lot more long distance jobs available to you to do. I'm just going to go ahead and start with the hazardous cargo. So I'm going to click that and hit apply. And we're done. I did happen to get an email while we were on the road last time, so let's check that. Okay, so it's basically telling me that the bank is going to loan me money, and there is a truck dealer for Mack Trucks in Sacramento. So let's go ahead and go to the bank and see what we can do. All right, we can borrow $130,000, which is basically just enough for a truck. So yes, I'll go ahead and get 130. And it's going to tell us over here how much we have to pay per day to pay off that loan. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to the truck dealer. All right, there it is. Visit selected dealer. Yes, I want to buy my own truck. There it is. That's actually a pretty sharp looking truck. I'm going to customize it. a little bit. Now, there's a lot you can do. As you level up, you'll get more options here. You can pick different cabs. You can pick different chassis layouts, different engines, different transmissions, all kinds of options. So it's really cool. As you keep progressing, you get more and more options available to you. The one thing I'm going to start off with is just a paint job. I don't care for the fleet white look. I kind of like the black look. So I'm going to go ahead and paint mine black. And I believe that's all I can do right now. I think I also, yeah. I like to do the black wheels, but not going to be able to do that yet. So we'll just do the black. You can see here, total is going to be 118,000. Confirm, and then when I get back out here, it'll let me purchase it. Okay, I bought my first truck. Now when we go back to the garage, we're going to actually see our truck. Yeah, there's our ugly garage and our nice new truck. So that's how you get started in American Truck Simulator, guys. This is really a fun game. I'm going to take you along with me as I build up this profile and earn money and build garages, hire drivers, etc. So for now, we've got started. We've got our own truck. We've got some loans to pay off. But we're gonna build this career here on this channel with you guys, right along with you. So I think that's a good place to stop for now. Next time we do a video, we'll go out in a brand new truck and find a job to go earn some money. So thank you guys very much. I hope you enjoyed this introduction, and please subscribe if you'd like to see future videos. Any questions you have for me about American Truck Simulator, you can leave a comment below, and I'm happy to answer for you. So thanks a lot, everybody, and have a great day. Bye.